Singing and dancing. How many people will unsubscribe after that? Millions. We're so close to 10,000. We're going to go back to 9,800, and Patrick will bloodlet. All right. The wines with a certain Tesh. We're back with Martin Tesch, one of the greatest producers of dry Riesling in Germany. And for some reason, we have this amazing conduit to get these wines to us at laughable prices for the quality. So seriously, Martin Tesch makes some of the greatest dry Rieslings in Germany. He really does. It's as simple as that. And I don't know how we get such brilliant pricing on these wines, but every bottle we buy, we sell. You guys love these wines. You adore them, and with good reason, because they're brilliant. They're what true quality dry Riesling from Germany is all about. There's a lot of mediocre dry Riesling in Germany, and the key is to get past that and find the good ones. And then we can find the great ones, and they're this price. It's the biggest no-brainer in history of mankind. So, last time we just did the St. Reisburg. I had trouble with it last time too. That was not, it's a tough one. St. Reisburg. We just did this one last time, but today we're chucking the Carttoer into the mix. See, I know how to say that one. We're chucking the Carttoer, well, I said just Carttoer. We're chucking the Carttoer into the mix because both of these single vineyard expressions in 2023 are amazing. Super duper wines, both distinct, both wonderful. So we're gonna have a go at both of them. I like how Tesh says, hey, undo the screw cap that way. You got the little arrows on there. I like that, just in case you thought you were gonna unscrew it the other way. I love Germans. Anyway, we're gonna start with the St. Reisburg. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna taste these next to each other and just kind of give you the 4-1-1 on which one you may prefer. Now, what we encourage you to do is buy the set, because the whole point of him doing these single vineyard wines is for you to enjoy the different aspects of the two single vineyard wines and really get a feel, just like in Burgundy. You know, guys in Gevrey Chambertin don't make just one friggin' Gevrey Chambertin, right? They make 8 of them because they want that site specificity. They want you to feel the terroir here, and they want you to get a really great grip on what they're doing. This is how you learn, and it's enjoyable, because the whole point of wine is the variations, the differences, and here we get it firsthand. Total transparency with these wines. You know, what, stainless steel, no oak, no nothing. These are naked wines of the highest degree. And in case you didn't know, 23 in Germany, actually really friggin' good. It is a wonderful vintage. I like it better than 22, personally. Very 21-ish. The wines just have that wonderful extract, but also that vibrancy, that real great cut, wonderful acidity in the wines, which just makes you want to drink more and more. So Tesch is located in Nahe, and in the village of, I'm going to butcher it, but Langen, I believe it's Langenloinsheim. I'm going to say it wrong, and German people will be commenting on the YouTubes about how I butchered everything. But hey, I'm trying. I'm an American. I'm doing my best here, okay? So the key is the wines. The 23s, wow, this is... Remember we sold a bunch, you guys bought the 22 from us pretty recently. The 23s just popped in. And the 22 was less floral, of this particular vineyard, was less floral and more mineral. And here you have that purple flower thing, man. And it's the same aromatics you get from a producer like Donhoff. That wonderful, silky, purple, floral character in the nose that just, and almost like red fruited. And this is supposed to be like a little, yeah, he gets it. There's that mid palate. See, a lot of the dry Rieslings from Germany can be a bit skeletal, a bit bony. They're not really pleasurable. And here, with Tesch's dry Riesling, you get pleasure. You get this wonderful, sensationally fruity mid palate, yet the wine is bone dry. Expert grape growing, expert winemaking. This wine's so fun to drink. Pour myself a little too much. I want to get hosed. Oh dear. That's a freaking delight. Filigreed. detailed, but again, that middle is richly appointed for a dry Riesling. Just expert. All right, and here's the Carttoer. You know, traditionally, we're doing this next because traditionally the Carttoer, it can come across a little richer, right? So we're going to see the difference between the two and see if that really is true in the context of the two wines right next to each other. Similarities in the nose, I'd say there's a touch more mineral here, a touch more soil in the aromatics, but that purple floral character still remains as the center. Maybe a touch more like brooding, I guess. On the palate, a little more power here. Maybe a touch more rustic as well, where this is more fine, more filigreed, more detailed. This wine's the bigger, more powerful dry Riesling, but not by much. So there is a little element of a right. So if you're scoring based on volume, there's maybe a hair more volume here. If you're scoring based on elegance and refinement, there's another point here, right? Which is kind of what the pundits have done. Huge scores in these wines, guys. Like 95s from Advocate, 95 or 96 from Suckling, from Piggott, which again, Suckling's guy in Germany, Stuart Piggott, one of the best German wine tasters on the planet. He's really good. He knows his shiznit. And if he's chucking mid-90s at these, they are well-deserved. And, well, I'm drinking them right now, and I can say they're well-deserved. These are two brilliant dry Rieslings of the highest order. I encourage you to hit both of them. It's, what an opportunity. Some of the top dry Rieslings in Germany can be so expensive. $80, $70, $100 a bottle for the top, you know, kind of Grosses Gewächs, GG wines. And these wines are 20 bucks. Bro. Part of me wants to raise the price, but part of me doesn't because I want everybody to drink these wines. Because this is what great dry German Riesling is all about. And we need to get great dry German Riesling in front of you because it's a thing. Dry German Riesling's not going away. It's a genre here to stay. And it's going to be up for us to pick out the top guys and present them to you. And it doesn't get toppier than this. And the prices, frankly, are ridiculous. So I highly encourage you to hit both these guys. There's about 20 cases of each available. It doesn't get finer in Tesh. And for the money, it definitely doesn't get finer. These are the greatest values in dry German Riesling on the market today, hands down. 20 cases each available, huge press, low prices. These will fly. We've sold out of Tesh every vintage. It's going to happen again. Click and shoot quickly down below. You need dry Riesling in your life for summer. Now it is go time.